At number 2, the Boston Celtics. A franchise that seemed to always put themselves in position to compete for championships. The moment that put this team in position they are in right now was the blockbuster trade with the Brooklyn Nets in 2013 when they traded KG, Paul Pierce, and Jason Terry for unprotected first-round picks in 2014, 16, and 18, and the right to swap picks in 2017. This trade has made teams make sure they put protections on draft picks because you never know how things may play out in the future. That trade led to the Celtics being in position to draft one of the best young duos currently in the NBA, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Tatum's rise to stardom is not surprising to me. I saw the skill set he had in his freshman season at Duke. You have a guy who stands 6'8", 6'9", who dribbles the ball like he has it on the string, and you add the footwork, the shooting touch, and the confidence, and you got yourself an NBA superstar. NBA fans saw a glimpse of what this guy is capable of in the month of February. His play during that month was on the level of all-time greats. He's the 4th player in NBA history to average at least 30 points per game, while shooting at least 48% from 3 in a single month. The other players to do that is Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, and the Celtics great Larry Bird. While I'm not surprised that Tatum developed into the player he is today, the growth of Jaylen Brown is something I didn't expect. The knock on him in college was that he was a limited ball handler and he couldn't shoot. Not only has he become a knockdown shooter, but his handles has gotten to a level where he can score from anywhere on the court. He's fearless and will speak his mind on and off the court. Brown no doubt has all-star potential. Both players have proven to be plus defenders in this league. To be able to have 2 talented two-way players who stands at least 6'6" is incredible. They both have played with veteran players in their short careers, and this year the Celtics added a humble all-star veteran like Kemba Walker, who brings his leadership and unselfishness to the team. Kemba is the perfect addition to have with young stars. He has the ability to take and make big shots when needed, but he's smart enough to know that this is Tatum and Brown's team. Walker knows that those two are the future of the team and is willing to help them become the best players they can be. Having good role players is always a key to a successful franchise. The two that stand out the most are Marcus Smart and Gordon Hayward. Now, Hayward is not the player that fans expected when he signed as a free agent a couple years ago, but he has turned himself into a valuable role player. It's much easier to accept what he's become now when you have 2 players like Brown and Tatum on the team. And most people understand that the devastating injury he suffered a few years ago is a big reason why he's not an all-star level player anymore. But he still adds more offensive versatility to the lineup. You have 4 players on this team who can get their own shot. Marcus Smart is the type of player you need to have on your team. Somebody who loves to do the dirty work and loves to fight for every possession on the court. Smart is a first-team all-defensive selection. There's not a matchup he will shy away from. He accepts any challenge. Marcus Smart outside shooting has got so much better to the point of him knocking down a franchise record of 11 3-pointers in a game earlier this season. Him being an offensive liability is a thing of the past, but he does occasionally get too overconfident with his jump shot and take a lot of bad shots. The main part of this young core has never missed the playoffs. It was their performance in 2018 without Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving, where they really showed they weren't scared of the bright lights of the playoffs. That led to a disappointing season the next year when those 2 players came back, and a lot of worthy players didn't get the opportunities and minutes they deserved. Ever since Danny Ainge was named the president of basketball operations in 2003, he has made some great decisions that led to a lot of years of competing for championships. He put together the 2018 that won the franchise their first championship since he played for the Celtics in 1986. He helped create a winning culture that this franchise is accustomed to. With Kemba Walker making near max money, Jaylen Brown signing a max extension last year, and Jayson Tatum up for a max extension this year, the Celtics won't have any cap space to sign a big-time free agent in the foreseeable future. I don't believe that's necessarily a problem because they do have Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who are both under the age of 24. A big move is not badly needed for this team, but you can still make a move in the trade market. Danny Ainge has always had the guts to make a big trade, so you can never count out the Celtics from adding another star player. This year is the second appearance in the Eastern Conference Finals for Tatum, Brown, and Smart, and I feel they're just getting started.